All right, guys, I'm I'm ready to make a lot of people mad today. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully my logic is understandable enough that there will be no hurt feelings. But in today's video, I want to talk about why play to earn games that aren't fun will all fail. Every single one of them that isn't fun is gonna fail. And in this video, I'm gonna explain to you why you need people to want to live in the world. You need people to want to reinvest in the world, to improve their characters, to actually enjoy spending their time there in order for a play to earn economy to survive long term. So if this topic sounds like a video that you're interested in, remember to leave a big thumbs up as that will help me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm. Hit subscribe if you're not already, and let's get into it. I have two main examples of play to earn games that got super hyped and then absolutely collapsed, and I knew that they were gonna collapse from the very beginning, which is why when a ton of people reached out and said, why aren't you talking about this game? Why aren't you talking about this game? And then I didn't, and then it eventually collapsed. And then another game came around and people were like, why aren't you talking about this game? Why aren't you talking about that game? And then it collapsed as well. These two games are Alien Worlds and Crypto Blades, and they had their time in the sun, but the reason why I knew that both were going to collapse was because neither game was fun. In fact, I would even say neither game was even really ever a game. It was more like a CAPTCHA, confirm you're human simulators more than anything else. And the core reason why I knew that both of these games were gonna fail was because there was no fun gameplay connected to them. And if everyone who's participating in a metaverse, and when I say metaverse, I just mean a game world, if everyone who's participating in a metaverse is only trying to take stuff out of that metaverse, then the metaverse is going to get sucked dry, it's gonna completely implode, and it's gonna disappear. The only way for a play to earn metaverse to survive and for people to be able to come in and like participate and take something out is if the majority of the people in the world enjoy being in that world and enjoy having their resources and funds existent in that world. Because if it's a world where no one actually likes being in it, no one actually likes participating in it, and everyone is only there to take out, then the world is going to get sucked dry and it's going to die. And that's why Alien Worlds, you no longer can really make any money. And the coin that you earned, it just completely collapsed because everyone just earned it and sold it. Same thing with Crypto Blades, and no one wants to purchase it because no one actually cares about that metaverse. No one actually wants to spend time saying that they're a human and then waiting 30 minutes until they can roll the dice again and confirm that they're a human. That's not a fun, compelling game. Axie Infinity is even running into this problem a little bit, but not on the same level, because Axie Infinity is actually a game and it's actually fun, especially when you start to get to competitive levels, and especially if you enjoy card games. There's more to it. There's the breeding aspect that's pretty fun, where you have genes and recessive genes and double recessive genes, and you're trying to get your offspring to spawn with certain parts so that they have certain cards available to them, and you can actually get immersed into the world. There's the future Lunacia, the land gameplay coming out. There's the promise of Battles version 2. So it's actually a world that people feel like they can continue to reinvest in and grow their asset pool in the world, because it's actually, it has something to it. It's something tangible that people enjoy spending their time in the Axie Infinity metaverse. But there are some issues with it where card games are not games that everyone likes. And I think as the game starts becoming more AAA-esque, as they start to remake some of the core gameplay mechanics in the game, which they are doing, and now they have so much money that I think that all of these are gonna be able to get AAA-ified, if that's a term at all. I think that Axie Infinity does have a long-term shot at remaining one of the biggest play-to-earn games, but it relies not on all the mechanics that they have set up. I mean, they do need to implement Axie burning and stuff like that for the long-term sustainability of the economy, but it, at its core, is gonna rely on it being a fun game that people actually want to spend time in as the competition and more play to earn games start coming in. Because right now, it's been a little bit of a strange period of time where there has just been a vacuum of no content, no play to earn games. And there's only been a couple like Splinterlands and Axie Infinity, and beyond that, it's like you have Gods Unchained, which kind of has play to earn, but Gods Unchained is actually a fun game. And like there's these other games, Blancos, I think has a lot of potential as well, but they're all brand new here and a lot of people don't know about them. So you find out about one play to earn game and then you just like start putting everything into it. Like let me take as much out of this as I can. But as there's more and more choices, people are gonna be choosing to spend time in the worlds that they have the most fun in. And it's not only gonna be about play to earn. When there's 50 fun play to earn games, it's gonna be about which world do I actually want to spend time in? Which world do I want to be reinvesting in? Which world do I want to be creating more value for myself in? And that's why like the games that I'm really bullish on, I'm really bullish on. And then all these other games that look like Axie copycats, that look like money grabs, and the gameplay does not look that compelling, I just have no desire to talk about them or even think about them, because I know for a fact, the title of this video, I know for a fact that play to earn games that aren't fun will all die. And unless there's a robust economy that people want their wealth to exist inside of and they have no desire to take it out, that is the only way a play to earn economy is gonna last long term. So a prime example of a world that I think might exist like that, honestly two, would be Star Atlas and Mirandus. Both of these worlds are setting themselves up to be compelling enough, massive multiplayer online role-playing games to the point where people will actually want to spend significant portions of time in this world, and they will want to keep their ships in the metaverse. They will want to keep their mining plants, or in Mirandus, they will want to keep their towns and their shops, and they will want to continue leveling up their character and get more powerful weapons. And that is what's going to enable a play to earn economy. When these are countries that have GDPs and have wealth that will stay in the countries forever, because no one's ever gonna want to pull everything out. I mean, if you think about it, in terms of a country, if there was a country that no one wanted to exist in and everyone was just taking everything they had and leaving, what would be left? That country would be left like empty and poor with nothing in it. And it's the same way with play to earn games. If no one wants to actually live in the country and do business in the country and grow wealth in the country, then the country is not going to be successful long term. And you could take out the word country and put in the word game, and it makes, I think it starts to make sense. When these virtual game economies are real economies, then the way that real economies work is how these virtual game economies are going to work. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So to bring it down to like an individual level, if you're going into Mirandus and you want to have the ability to earn, to be paid for like gathering wood and that kind of thing, the only reason you're gonna be paid for that is if the person who buys the wood from you can create value that someone else will pay them for, or that will create value that they just care about themselves, like just leveling up their farming hamlet, for example, with better protections, better barriers, that kind of thing, and someone values that, so they'll pay you for the wood that you've gathered. But if no one actually cared about the world of Mirandus, they're like, this isn't fun, I don't actually like spending time in this world, then everyone who was going into it would just be trying to take out as much as they can, and the Mirandus world would eventually collapse. So the core component, guys, fundamentally, when you're deciding which play to earn games to invest in, which play to earn cryptos to invest in, and which play to earn NFTs to buy, the core fundamental thing, the most important thing is this game going to be a fun experience? Is this game world going to be one in which people actually want to spend their time? Because if the answer is yes to that question, then I think the investments will do very well long term. But if the answer is no to that question, and you think the game's actually not gonna be that fun, or there's gonna be more compelling worlds that people are gonna rather want to spend their time in than this one, then there's a really good chance that the world is not gonna be successful long term. And if a game's not fun, then the play to earn is also not going to work long term. So it's important to keep all that in mind. Hopefully this didn't frustrate any of you too much. I could have thrown out some other names of games that are kind of more in the gray area, but actually I think I'll just stick to Alien Worlds and Crypto Blades as my two examples of failed play to earn games because they were not fun. And yeah, we'll keep everyone happy. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you think that my logic is sound and what I'm trying to express here made sense, then leave a big thumbs up. That'll help us out a ton in the YouTube algorithm, and it will hopefully help you guys and the rest of you who you recommend this to by leaving thumbs up. It will help you to make better decisions about which games you're actually going to invest in, which ones are worth putting your money into. And if you've watched this whole video and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. This entire channel, On-Chain Gaming, is dedicated to the future of the play to earn metaverse, and I could not be more excited about it. And I will end, as always, by saying thank you to our incredible Patreon supporters. You guys enable us to make this content. We really appreciate your support. I say it every video, but Nate, my brother, edits these videos and does an incredible job with that. Josh, our friend, does the original intro and outro music and sound design and does an awesome job with that. So we really appreciate your guys' support, but thumbs up are support enough. So if that's all you can give, then thank you for those thumbs up. And until next time, everyone, I hope you find fun games so that you can have fun roaming the metaverse.